Today's presenting sponsor is Sight and Sound Theaters in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where the Bible comes to life. Online at sight-sound.com. LBC Athletics would also like to thank these sponsors: PALS, Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School; Lancaster Toyota, lancastertoyota.com; World Team, us.worldteam.org; Kistler Tiffany Benefits, ktbenefits.com; Orthopedic Associates in Lancaster, fixbones.com; and B.R. Kreider & Son, Incorporated, online at brkreider.com.
Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible and Cairn tied at 1 apiece. LBC's goal coming from junior number 20, Caleb Nelson, on assist by Edward Bills. That made it 1-0. Cairn there fought back and able to get a goal from Joey Weaver to tie the game at 2-2. That assist coming from John Michael Redding. So we're 1-1 here. Just about 13 minutes to play here in the first half. No offsides there by the Chargers. Previous play, excuse me, was offside. Cairn leads in shots 5-4. LBC though 2-1 in shots on goal. In a very competitive first half. Chargers and Highlanders evenly squared up thus far. Good out of play by Jared Jordan. So incoming here for Mercadante. Long throw coming from Mercadante here down the field on our side. Into the box it goes, up into the air. Shot is blocked. The shot by Redding and blocked. Good job by LBC to get back. Smith. They're working in the middle field. They're picked off by Bills. Given right back there to Cairn. Now this is Kuykendall. He'll look for a streaking Weaver. Has him. Just a bit too strong of a touch. And the offside fly comes down for Cairn. Cairn coaching staff not in agreement. Knockay here for the Chargers. Up into the air. Over the head of Caleb Nelson. Cairn will take that. Kuykendall able to get around Hughes. Now he'll work for Keller. The outside for Mercadante. Plenty of room here for Mercadante. He'll look back for Kuykendall. Kuykendall, the leading scorer for Cairn. 3 goals this season. He and Weaver have all 5 of the goals this year for Cairn. And a sub coming for the Chargers is going to be Anthony Gaiman. He'll check in for Eddie Bills. Bills with the assist on the goal by Nelson. Bills with 3 assists this season.
Second in for the Chargers, number 27, Tony Gaydon.
Hughes with it now. He's got plenty of space. And he'll lightly jog up the field. Nelson's touch pass is out of range, and it's Estranco with it. He'll find Redding. He has him. Jared Jordan's there, though. Able to touch that away. Hughes battling Keller, and Hughes comes up with the ball. Faversdorf now. He's free through the midfield, and now he'll find Jordan. Jordan looking in the middle for Magisha. Nothing there. So off the defender. And an offside flag for the Chargers.
17, who are you going in for? 8?
Baker will take this. One apiece here at Charger Field. LBC scored first, just like they did last year in Langhorne. Cairn able to respond, though, and they tied up at 1 apiece. Cairn not scoring until much later in last year's affair, as they trailed 1-0 with under 7 minutes to go before they scored twice in 40 seconds to come away with the 2-1 come-from-behind victory. This is Jordan. He'll take all the space he can get. Finally broken up by Smith, 6'5" defender. And now this is Weaver.
Make that going up number 2.
He's driven off the ball, and this is Nelson. He's got some space. Still going. Tripped up there, and no call. And now Smith with it. The phone there, able to drive Weaver off the ball. And now Locker it up into the air. Smith takes the ball from the phone, and down the far side is Weaver. He'll look into the middle. Looking for Redding, nothing there. Stoltzfus breaks that up. Let's test the ball down. He's got some running room. Those teams looking a bit tired here as we get to the end of the first half. Don Buffon with a throw in on the far side. Taken there by Kenny Axelson, who checked in a few moments ago. Came in for Colson. So Axelson and Gaiman, these subs for the Chargers thus far in the first half. Not much there, but a foul called on Cairn. Still supposed to take that here for LBC. Quickly into the midfield, but nobody home. LBC, just a couple of mental mistakes here. They made two sort of consecutively right before the goal by Cairn, and trying not to make any more here as we get to the end of the first half. This is Daversdorf. He'll play into the corner for Gaiman. Gaiman met there by Mercadante. And they're going to say a goal kick coming for the Highlanders, and a sub now for Cairn as well. Reagan Lamb will come into the game for Reading.
Second in for the Highlanders, number 17, Reagan Lamb.
Reading was a check-in earlier in the half, and he had played a couple of fine minutes. He assisted on the goal by Weaver and was sort of a thorn in the Chargers' side here on the near side when Cairn had the ball. So a couple of good minutes played there for John Michael Reading, sophomore from Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. Hughes with it now. Josh Marcroft will come in just a moment for the Chargers. This is the phone on the far side for Hughes.
Number 20, Judy Happ.
Looking up there to Mercadante. And that plays for Lamb. Back to Mercadante. He clears it up the field. Lockard going back. Heads that ball, but just a bit out of his range.
9, who are you going in for?
Knockdale race out and get that. 7.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Baker with it. Punt that towards midfield. Regisha now for Nelson. Did you check and make sure the video is working? It's not working. They're working on it. I don't know what's up. You have the camera on? Yeah. Cairn with it here. Second ball back to Smith. Play to the outside for Lancaster. Out of play and a bunch of subs now. Marcroft going to come in for Jordan.
Second in for the Highlanders, number 20, Noah Akers. Number 9, Brady Dorman. Second in for the Chargers, number 2, Josh Marcroft.
Brady Dorman and Noah Akers in for the Highlanders. The aforementioned Marcroft to come in for Jared Jordan. Throwing on the far side there for Buffon. Cleared, was taken by Kenny Axelson. Foul called on the Chargers, though. Cairn ball. Into the middle there, taken there by the Chargers. This is Hughes, now for Baversdorf. He's got a couple of steps. He'll take him to the outside for Anthony Gaiman. Good strong on his touch. Ball taken with him. Good job by Baversdorf there, though. Marcroft challenges, nothing there, and ball come back for Stoltz. So one touch with the Hughes, who has some space. Hughes will look to the far side for Axelson, and the offside flag is up. So 1-1 here in Chargers Field. LBC scoring first off the foot of Caleb Nelson. He now leads the Chargers with 4 goals this season. Joey Weaver scoring minutes later. He tied the game under 1-1. Here, though, Schultz, who's up into the air, now taken by Anthony Gaiman.
Who are you going in for?
Marcroft now.
Gil?
Off of his foot, and now Mercadante.
Thank you.
He's got room to run. Marcroft did a nice job hustling back. Taken now by Keller for Cairn. Back to Mercadante. He's in the box. Nothing there. Pass is blocked, though, and into the back of the net. Not sure what the Chargers defense is doing there. Goal scored by number 9, Brady Dorman, who just came into the game. 2-1 Cairn.
Tito, you may go. You may go in.
9 and 12. That'll be Dorman's first goal of the year. And Cairn leads 2-1.
Second in for the Chargers, number 15, Ivan Correa. Highlanders goal scored by number 9, Brady Dorman, with an assist from number 12, Kenneth Mercadante at 40-16.
So just like last season, LBC on the board first, but 2 unanswered goals by the Highlanders, and Cairn has the lead. Chargers with much more time to get back into the game this year, as Cairn scored twice in the final 7 minutes last year. So LBC has plenty of time, but not a couple of good minutes here for LBC, as Cairn has controlled much of the play, and I'm just not sure what some of the defenders were doing on that last goal, as that ball easily found Dorman in the middle of the box. This is Keller now. His shot is blocked by Mugisha, who hustled back. So LBC looking to just sort of get out of this first half here, with a corner kick coming first for the Highlanders. 3:35 remaining here in the half. Ivan Correa has checked into the game for the Chargers. Not able to grab that out of the air off the corner. But no harm done there, as he took just about 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. But, the Chargers definitely have to turn some of the momentum. Ivan Correa, his first action here on Charger Field. Throw-in coming for LBC.
11.
Anthony Gaiman will throw that in. It's Mugisha, and now for Babersdorf. Babersdorf able to turn. He has some room here in the middle. Now he'll stop, work back for Mugisha. Mugisha will look for Ivan Correa, who moves back to Markroft. Markroft with some space. He'll look to the line. Nothing there for Anthony Gaiman. Good strong. Another sub here for Cairn. Number 11, Daniel Ryle, onto the game. Junior from Waldorf, Maryland. He'll replace Brendan Keller. Local here. He's from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Second in for the Highlanders, number 11, Daniel Rye.
Keller a good couple of minutes for the Highlanders here in the first half. Actually, more than a couple of minutes. He started for the Highlanders and was very effective on the outside. Very quick. Mugisha now for the Chargers. He'll play for Gaiman here on the near side. Back in the middle for Babersdorf. Babersdorf will look to turn. Now he'll work to the outside for Axelson. Axelson knocks that down. 2 minutes remaining here. Again, knocked down for Axelson. Cleared there by Cairn. Mugisha now for the Chargers to Hughes. Pass from Markroft right in front of us. And now Anthony Gaiman. He'll work into the middle. Pass. Bit of a confusion there for him and Ivan Correa. And now Cairn up there. That's going to be off the elbow of Correa. Christie coming for the Highlanders. Cameron Justital will come in.
For the Highlanders, number 24, Cameron Justital.
Justital in for Heckendahl, who will have a few extra minutes at halftime. There's Mugisha for Markroft here on the near side. Markroft tries to get through the defender's legs. That's Lamb. Out of play, though. 25 seconds. And Markroft to throw in. Correa.
I got the clock here.
Markroft will look to put it into the box to the far side. Action there.
9,
Kick under 10
8,
seconds. Nice job
7,
by Tyler Smith to clear that, though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time will run out here in the
0.
first half. The Chargers are going to head into halftime trailing Cairn 2-1. Despite the fact that the Chargers scored first.
At the half,
2 straight goals by the Highlanders. Right there in
Bible
front.
College 1.
Go ahead to the half here. Quick couple check of the stats. LBC trails 2-1, as we said. Cairn leading in shots 8-4. It is 2-2 in shots on goal, though. So Cairn with a good percentage, as they say, with a 1,000 percentage, as a matter of fact. As they lead 2-1 with just 2 shots on goal. 6 fouls for the Chargers, 3 for the Highlanders. 2 corners for Cairn, 1 for the Chargers. We'll be back in just a few moments. 15-minute halftime today. So we'll be back with a few more check of the stats, as well as a quick rundown of our gracious sponsors when we get back. Chargers trail 2-1. We'll be back in just a few moments here on the Chargers Sports Network.
Top-rated services in the areas of benefit administration, wellness, compliance, HR management, and voluntary benefits designed to help you clients' business and healthcare objectives. Visit
Today's presenting sponsor is Sight and Sound Theaters in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where the Bible comes to life. Online at sight-sound.com. LBC Athletics would also like to thank these sponsors: PALTS, Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School; Lancaster Toyota, lancastertoyota.com; World Team, us.worldteam.org; Kistler Tiffany Benefits, ktbenefits.com; Orthopedic Associates in Lancaster, fixbones.com; and B.R. Kreider & Son, Incorporated, online at brkreider.com. The Chargers Club seeks to enhance the student-athlete experience at Lancaster Bible College by providing quality equipment, updated facilities, and increased opportunities for students to use athletics as a platform for ministry. As a member of the Chargers Club, you're investing in something far greater than athletics. You're helping to provide opportunities that encourage students to pursue excellence in all aspects of life. Visit the Foundations tab on the web at lbcchargers.com to join the team behind the teams.
Back here at Chargers Field. Lancaster Bible College trailing Cairn 2-1. Team's getting checked out and getting loose again before we start the second half. Chargers back on the field for both teams to do. Cairn led in shots in the first half, 8-4. Team tied, two shots on goal each. Cairn successful in both of their attempts. Chargers to our left, Cairn to our right. And away we go as Cairn goes right to left on the screen. Jagger knocked it out to grab that. Highlander goals by Weaver and Dorman in the first half. Caleb Nelson for the charge as he kicked off the scoring. Cairn able to come back and tie it and then take the lead. Sterling coming here for LBC. Foul there on Cairn. Overtime, nothing new to these two teams as they've met several times in overtime. Two of the last four meetings went to double overtime and put some ties. Blocker will clear that up into the air for the Chargers. Mugisha is there. Smith is going to be there as well. Foul there on Cairn. Up into the air it goes. Nice job by Baker to bring that down. Baker will punt this towards midfield. Off the side of his foot and out of play. The Chargers ball at midfield. Jared Jordan will throw that in. Finds the foot of Edward Bills. Eddie Bills there to Locker. Locker will survey and look for Tolson. Nothing there. Chested down by Leatherman. Cleared. And now Haskell. Taken to him by Jordan. And the ball taken to him, though. The ball rolls around in the midfield. Up in the air for Hughes. And now Baversdorf will play that to the near side foot, looking for Mugisha. Just off the tip of his toe and out of play. Throw in goes off of the foot of Dodson, and we throw in for Buffon right in front of us. We throw in off a defender for the Highlanders. There's a foul on Cairn. Quick shot by Mugisha, but that's not ready. So we'll try again. The Solstice will take this free kick for the Chargers. Been known to put a few of these on goal. We'll see if he does that here. He'll put this towards the far post. Nothing there. Baker will grab that out of the air. And he'll wait for everyone to get towards midfield. Nice crowd on hand here for the 1:30 start. Bit of an odd time, but the LBC women's soccer team will be playing at 4 o'clock here as they host Franklin and Marshall College. I believe that game was on the books first, so the men had to play before. The LBC women's volleyball team also in action today. They'll take on Penn State Berks in Reading, PA, as they play their second consecutive night and their second consecutive Northeastern Athletic Conference contest. Chargers victorious in Bryn Athyn last night. Cleared by Baker up into the air. Daversdorf is there for the Chargers, now brought down by Eddie Bills. He'll turn the corner. He's got some space to look for Magisha. Has him now. Magisha able to sneak through. He'll take the right-footed shot, bounces, and Baker will make the two. Baker with his second save of the day. Baker's kick bounces once, taken there by Daversdorf off his foot and out of play. Carolyn coming here for Lancaster right in front of her. It's thrown down the line, taken there by Dodson. Lockett is there. Dodson will head back towards the corner. Crossing pass, no good. And that was Daversdorf. Into the middle for Nelson. Nelson to the outside now for Jordan. Jordan has room. And into the middle for Tolson. That pass is broken up by Leatherman. Nice play by Jordan there to get the ball from Haskell. Broken up though. Now Cairn with the ball. But Daversdorf there to break it up as they play catch. Both teams do. Sterling coming for Cairn. WC bench trying to get back into it. Chested down by Stoltzers. They clear it up to the far side. Brought down by Leatherman. And out of play. So WC does get possession of the ball back. And a throw-in coming for Tolson. For Bills. This is Daversdorf. Pressure behind him, doesn't see it, and the ball taking him in. Nice hip check there by Justin Stoltzers on the far side. He's actually the one who's down, not Haskell. They're throwing coming for a free kick as there was a foul called on Stoltzers. Mercadante will put that in towards the box. Headed up. Nake bumped into a bit there. Nothing doing. Up in the air, Tolson's there. Bounces over he and the defender. Headed back now for Baker. He'll grab that. Baker's punting in the air, headed towards the far side. Good job by Jared Jordan. They jump in front of that, heads out of play, and a throw-in coming for Cairn. Charger field. Don Buffone nets his first ever collegiate goal to tie the game here at 2-2. Buffone from Tolson, 54-11. Chargers get one back.
Chargers' second goal was scored by number 24, Dominic Buffone, with an assist from number 22, Chad Tolson, at 54-11. That is Buffone's first goal of his career.
Throw-in coming here for Buffone as the Chargers have energy. Bench is into it, all standing now. The throw-in towards Hughes in the middle. Now he'll find Bill. He'll chip back into the middle looking for Tolson. Nothing there as Tyler Smith able to head that out. So Don Buffone playing in his 57th career collegiate game. That's his first collegiate goal. We're side 2-2.
Seven, who are you going in for? Three, thank you.
Shot there by Babersdorf, blocked by Baker. Nice job by Babersdorf to get one on goal. So foul there on Cairn as well.
For who? Thank you.
Ball to the midfield here. This is Franco. Lockhart able to knock that down. Struggles with it. There's Tolson. He'll head that towards the other end of the field. Nelson's got a step. Can he get it on the right bounce? Nice job there by Leatherman to break that play up. And now Mugisha out of play, and we'll have some subs here for the Highlanders.
Back in for the Highlanders. Number 7, Brett Kuykendall. Number 2, John Michael Redding.
Kuykendall back in, as is Redding. Mugisha bumps into him there. Foul there. Kuykendall and Redding come back in. Kuykendall leads the Highlanders in scoring this season, and Redding had a terrific first half offensively for the Highlanders, assisting on the first goal. We'll see if Cairn offense can come back here. That's just tied the game. 32-30 remaining here in the second half. Ball into the top of the box, headed up into the air by Stolzfus. Bounces around a bit, and taken now by Weaver. Stayed there by LBC. They'll be out of play. Nake off his line. He'll make the catch. Not really. And into the back of the goal. Another Chargers miscue. Another goal by the Highlanders.
Highlanders goal scored by number 23, Brandon Keller, at 58:08. That is his first goal of the season.
So the Highlanders score again. It leads 3-2. Just minutes after LBC tied the contest. A misplay by the LBC goalkeeper and defense. And Cairn has the lead, 3-2. And now a corner kick coming for the Highlanders. They'll play it short. This is Keller. In the middle after Redding. Shot by Franco is blocked. This is Mugisha. Now back to the phone. And now Lockard. Foul there on LBC on the far side. Both players taking a minute to get up. And the clock is stopped. Both players good to go now. Free kick coming for Cairn. Striking ball. At the top of the box. Headed away by Stolzfus. Brought down by Bill. To look to play it up the field. Tolson's there. Headed away by Letterman. Tolson will give chase. Doesn't want to put that out of play. Probably a smart decision as Rogisha and Tolson were bearing down on him. Stolzfus now. This is Lockard. He'll play back for Knockout. Back for Lockard. He and Knockout play catch. Into the midfield it goes. Tolson jostling a bit with the defender from Cairn. This is Mercadante. For Bills now. On the far side. He'll look to go into the middle. Has time. Ball taken away from him temporarily. Now for good. The phone with it now for the Chargers. This pass is for Stolzfus. Now for Hughes. Another giveaway by LBC. Hughes brings that down there. Now Nelson with it. This pass is blocked, but he's able to. Not going to be able to get there. Good try there by Nelson. Good hustle. And now Smith. This is Matt Smith. He'll find Weaver. Given off the ball by the phone. Taken out by Daversdorf. He'll look to play for Tolson, and he has him. They're back from Mugisha. A little lane here for Mugisha. He'll look to work into the middle. Still a lane. Now for Hughes. The pass is off. Nake with the ball now. Nake's punt. Pushed the way down the field. Headed in the wrong direction. Now this is Mugisha is going to try to come down with it. Off of him. And we'll have a sub here for Cairn.
Back in for Islanders.
Back in. He'll come in for Reading. Throw in there, finds Lockard to Nelson, and now Mugisha will bring that down. Tries to make a move, nothing there, and Kuykendall. Yeah. Brought down here by Dorman. Just to make the throw in. Now for Kuykendall. Taken away there by Caleb Nelson. Back to Lockard. He'll play up the field. Nothing there, brought down by Leatherman. This is Kuykendall. This is some room. Now he'll feed for Weaver. Back to Kuykendall. Lockard able to break that up. Nice job by Lockard to break up the play there. Now he'll look up field for Bill. Bill's trying to bring down. Does a good job keeping that in play. Tolson to Leatherman now. Leatherman will go back to Smith. Smith will play back for Baker, who will clear. Tolson's underneath that. He'll head that back in the general vicinity of the goal. Nothing there. Now Nelson, his header misses Tolson. Out of play, a throw in coming for the Chargers. Salters back for Hughes there. He'll look to the far side for Mugisha. Baker in a foot race, and Baker will get there. Baker will wait for everyone to get the field. Now he'll punt it towards midfield. One bounce. Taken by Dorman there. Working up by Lockard. He'll put it into the air. 1-on-4, though. Taking that by Colton. Colton helped set up the second goal. He found the phone across the box. Nothing there this time. Keller able to get away from Lockard a bit there. Now he'll work into the middle. Still has it. Taken there from him. And that works back to Solstice. Solstice is fast able to get to Mugisha. Now Mugisha will play to the far side. This is a Tolson, but nobody home. And this is Mercadante. Mercadante up the field, but cuts it down by Solstice, who finds Mugisha. Mugisha looking for Bills. One pass, broken up by the defender. That's Leatherman. And a throw-in coming for the Chargers deep in Cairn territory. This is the phone. BC.
Chargers corner kick being taken by number 6, Dan Baversdorf.
The Beavers will take the corner here for LBC. Lots of players in the box now for the Chargers. Baversdorf into the box. Bills is there, broken up by Baker. Now headed away by Smith. Jordan gets there. Now for Solstice. Solstice again still has it. Cleared there by Smith out of play. Ooh, the NSA went off of an LBC player.
Brandon, you gotta wait. Brandon, you gotta wait. Thank you.
Haskell's going to come back in. He'll replace Keller.
Back in for the Highlanders, number 5, Brandon Haskell.
For who? Finds Haskell now. He'll look to come back into the box. Nice drop pass there for Dorman. Dorman into the middle by Weaver. Broken up there by Jordan. Good job by Jared Jordan to stay with that. Mugisha will bring that down. Clear with the left foot. Out of play. That throw in coming here for Cairn. For Smith. Out of play. And now some subs for the Chargers.
Go.
Brandon Taylor's going to come into the game for Eddie Bills.
Go.
And Kenny Axel's going to come back in for Caleb Nelson.
No.
Yeah.
Second in for the
They're headed away, but Lafone will head that back to the Cairn side of the field.
Number 8, Kenny Axelson.
Evan's header taken by Hughes. Hughes able to get the ball to Lafone. Brandon Taylor putting some pressure on Mercadante. Out of play, and a sub now coming for the Chargers. Ivan Correa will check into the game. He'll replace Tolson for the time being.
Yes.
Thrown by Jordan. Finds the foot of Mugisha. He's able to hook to Jordan. Thrown by Jordan. Finds the foot of Mugisha. He's able to hook to Jordan. Keeps it in play. This is Jordan. Broken up just a bit. Taken there by Mercadante. Still look to clear. Nothing there. Throw in for the Chargers. For Hughes. Back to Mugisha. Into the box. Chests away nicely there by Leatherman. Favors over the shot. Just wide to the left. Goal kick coming here for Baker. Cairn leads 3-2.
Highlanders number 6, Connor Grogan.
Highlanders led 2-1 at halftime. LBC opened the scoring here in the second half, and a goal by John Buffone. Moments later, though, Brandon Keller able to get to a loose ball after a missed play in the box and gave Cairn a 3-2 lead on basically an empty net goal. This is Kenny Axelson down the near side. Run into a bit there by Lanchick. The ball taken from him, and a throw-in coming for Cairn. Brought in there by Haskell. And now for Franco. Tito with the ball now. Ivan Correa. So looks to work into the box around Smith. Driven out of play and a corner kick coming for the Chargers. Good job by Ivan Correa there. Get to that ball and force Smith to make that play.
Chargers corner kick being taken by number 6, Dan Davisdorf.
LBC's third corner of the day coming. This is Daversdorf. Kick is a bit far to the far post. Solsters will get a header on that. Baker's there for the save, though. Kick is a bit far to the far post. Solsters will get a header on that. Baker's there for the save, though. Mercadante back for Leatherman, who will retreat to Baker. Baker will hold for a second. Now he'll find Mercadante down the far side. This pass is deflected and broken up. Now Mujisha back pass can be off of the Cairn defender. Throw in coming. This is Hughes. Looking for Taylor to bring that down. Up the Cairn players there. He and Mercadante do battle. Mercadante comes up with the ball to Leatherman. And now Taylor. Through the middle. Bumped into there by Stolster. This is Haskell. He retains possession. He'll find Leatherman. To the far side down for Mercadante as the Highlanders. Some good ball control here. Now this is Grogan. His crossing pass is deflected, but still able to find Dorman. Back now for Franco. His pass is broken up by Buffone. And now this is Axelson. Into the middle for Ivan Correa. Now he'll look for Buffone, who has a step. Buffone able to get to it. Shearing off the ball there just a bit by Lanchick. And now Smith. Pass the outside. Had a play there by the Highlanders. This will be a throw in by Buffone. After stopping his track there, work back for Kuykendall and Lanchick. And that's Dorman right in front of us, but Buffone able to get there. And now Lockard. Let's look at Baversdorf. He'll bring it down. Into the middle for Hughes. Grogan on him. Now for Magisha. A pass is broken up. But right from Justin Stolsus, who looks to the far side for Jared Jordan. Ball off of his foot, but it's going to be off of a Cairn player, I believe. Should be a corner kick coming for the Chargers. And now Baversdorf.
Chargers corner kick being taken by
Baversdorf will head to the far corner this time. We'll see if this has a bit better luck for LBC. Baversdorf is there. Signals that he's ready to go. And away we go. Bounces around a few people off of a Cairn player. Another corner kick coming for Baversdorf. That was the fifth corner of the day. 16:45 remaining here. Chargers need a goal. Another one to the far side. Solstice is there. Looking for Hughes to the off of a Cairn player. Another corner kick coming. Baversdorf will move to this side. So 5 corner kicks this half for LBC. Baversdorf getting his running in for the day on the far end line. He moves from corner to corner. 16:15 now to play. Chargers trail by 1. We tied the game earlier here in the second half, but Brandon Keller giving Cairn into the middle here. Off of the hands of Baker. And a foul, and we called an LBC. Solstice was going in for the header. And as the ball went off of Baker's hand, and a foul, and we called an LBC. Solstice was going in for the header. And as the ball went off of Baker's hands, Solstice went into Baker.
Thank you.
Clock's going to stop here. This is Paul Franco is down on the field here. Possible cramps. Looks like he's got him for his calf. Since we have a moment, we'll take time to thank one of our presenting sponsors, Sight and Sound Theaters, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Sight and Sound is a proud sponsor of Charger Athletics. Go beyond entertainment with Sight and Sound. Every show is an epic experience with a meaningful message. Surround yourself with uplifting Bible stories brought to life in jaw-dropping scale by a world-class cast, spectacular special effects, and live animals. Visit the tickets tab at lbcchargers.com and make a reservation today. Partial proceeds from your purchase support Charger Athletics. I'd also like to thank Kistler Tiffany Benefits, Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, World Team, Lancaster Toyota, Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School, PR Trader, and the Chargers Club, our team behind the teams. Set to get back into play here. Goal kick taken there by Mercadante. Taken out of the air by Daversdorf. Nobody's looking to go the other way. Cleared quickly by Smith, but now it's Axelson. For Mugisha. Nice move by Mugisha to get loose. He'll look for Kenny Axelson. He's got him in the box. The cross. Pitch strong. Brandon Taylor looks to run that one down. He'll get to that. And now this is Hughes. They're looking in the middle for Mugisha. Another nice move by Mugisha. Cleared by Mercadante, though. Solstice as we tick under 15 minutes to play. Lock it into the corner. Nothing there. So let's that go out of play, and a sub coming for Cairn.
Go ahead. You got it.
Mugisha. Mugisha. He'll turn. He'll look to the far side of Axelson. He's on side. Into the middle. Tito's there. Nothing there. Just out of the reach of Ivan Correa. Solstice is able to run that down. Bit of pressure on his back. That ball taken from him. Now Buffon. This play by Buffon. Keller's there, but Lockard able to save him. Now Buffon again, out of play. So there's going to be a throw-in coming for LBC. Actually, it's going to be on the ground as a foul has been called on Cairn, so no sub here.
I thought it was out to...
Taken there by Justin Solstice now, midfield. Solstice in the middle. He'll find Axelson, and the offside flag will come up by Justin Solstice now, midfield. Solstice in the middle. He'll find Axelson, and the offside flag will come up.
Number 8.
12:50 remaining here in the second half.
Brogan.
Out of play, it'll be Cairn ball. Let's all subs here first for each team. Weaver will come back in, as will Bills for LBC. He'll replace Brandon Taylor.
Back in for the Highlanders, number 8, Joey Weaver. Back in for the Chargers, number 17, Edward Bills.
Taylor's pass. Good job by, broken up by LaFern. Good job by LaFern to get to that ball. Stop the clock here. We have a foul on Cairn. A little extracurricular after the play. Absolutely giving a little bump into after the foul. After we have a little chat here and discuss that there'll be no more of that. $11:56 remaining here at Chargers Field. LBC down by a goal, 3-2 for Cairn. LBC trying to get the equalizer here. They look to avoid a third straight loss to Cairn. Second straight loss. Have not beaten them in the last three. The last three tries it would be for the loss today. Goalters now for LBC.
Chad, who are you going to pull? Thank you. Then who do you have? Three? Yeah.
Keller now. Nobody home there on the pass, so the phone will easily go back and get to that ball. Here's Daversdorf. Now for Magisha. One touch to Hughes. Pass broken up, though, by Dotson. Now this is Keller for Weaver. He's able to chip it around the phone. Solstice will race back. Get to that one before Weaver can, but this is now Kuykendall for Cairn. He'll move around Axelson. Touch pass back to him. He's tripped up and a foul coming on LBC. And a free kick coming for Cairn deep in the Chargers territory. Shot on goal, taken by Kuykendall, looking to surprise a few people, but saved by Thiago Naka. Thiago's kick goes down most of the field, headed away, but hopefully just to switch the field for LBC. Chested down by Hughes. There's his Magisha. Bumped into there, foul called. The LBC ball, 10, 12 yards over midfield. To Jordan on the far side. Still with Jordan. Out of play off of the Cairn defender. I'll have some subs here. Chad Tolson will come back into the game for LBC. Franco will come back in for Cairn. He'll replace him with 3, Dodson.
Back in for the Highlanders, number 10, Paul Franco. Back in for the Chargers, number 22, Chad Tolson.
Magisha gets loose here in the box. Into the middle, cleared by Leatherman. Over the head of Jordan. Another throw in for LBC. Nice job by Baker to dive out and get to that. Eddie Bills with it on the far side. He'll look to move inside. Still with it here. Moving around some defenders. Now Ivan Correa with it. He'll give a shot on goal to the left. Just misses. LBC bench trying to cheer on the teammates on the field. 8 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. Baker with the goal kick here. Steve and Franco go up for the ball. No one gets it. Keller able to come down with the ball. Driven off the ball by Stoltzfus. Out to Daversdorf. Keller pressuring him. Now Hughes. Stoltzfus with it now for LBC. They'll find Mugisha. Ball tipped away from Mugisha momentarily. He has it again now. And for Hughes. Nobody home in the middle for the Chargers. Taken now by Smith. This pass is a bit strong for Dorman, and now throwing coming for the Chargers right in front of us here. The phone for Baversdorf. The phone again. Back to Lockard. He'll go to the near side up the line for Tolson. Headed away by Smith and out of play. Throw in coming for the Chargers. Clock is going to stop. Tolson and number 13, Lancaster, need to be separated. Second time now the Lancaster had a little talking to with the ref. Fortunately for the Chargers, the clock is stopped with 7.5 minutes remaining. So throw in for Buffon here. Throw in goes to Tolson. He'll play it back for Buffon. Into the box. Taken there by Smith. Off of Buffon and a throw in coming for the Highlanders. Thrown there by Lanchuk. Taken out of the air by Lockard. Now to Hughes. For Stoltzfus. To the far side for Bills. Bills will bring that down. Tries to get it back to himself. Headed away there by Leatherman. And a foul call by Bills. Under 7 minutes to play. Chargers need a goal. Down by 1, 3-2.
Well, 15.
Dante drives up the whole way up the field, headed up into the air by Lockard. Stoltzfus is there. He'll head it towards Hughes. It's the play up the field for Mugisha. Able to one-touch that pass to Bills. Looking back from Mugisha, nothing there. Taken by Mercadante. Good job by Mercadante, senior from Toms River, New Jersey. Bills now with the ball. He tackled. There's no better term for it there. Tackled. Quickly started by Jordan. But to no one in particular, and Cairn has the ball again. Bills with it. Foul on LBC on the far side. 14 fouls for LBC today, 11 for Cairn. That's nothing new when these two teams get together. Five and a half minutes to play. Mercadante will drive it down the field. That'll waste some seconds off the clock, which is good enough for Cairn at this point.
Go ahead.
Subs here for both teams. Caleb Nelson back on for the Chargers. Noah Akers will come back on. He'll replace Kuykendall. Knock here with the kick there. He'll find the phone.
Back in for the Highlanders.
Going to play that towards the Cairn end of things. Smith looks ahead. Baker falls down, but he's able to get to it. Miscommunication there by Tyler Smith and Baker, the goalkeeper. 4:40 to play now as LBC continues to look for the equalizer. He's going to go out of play. Throw in here for the phone right in front of us. He'll find Nelson into the middle, taken by Leatherman rather. And now this is Matt Smith. Bill's able to get the ball from him. The phone with it now. And now Solstice. He'll look for Bill. Just out of his reach, but Baversdorf is there. Baversdorf will work into the corner for Nelson. Brings that down. Off to Tyler Smith. He's able to clear, and he'll find number 9, Dorman. Dorman into the middle, but Mugisha is there. It's too strong off of him, however. And now a throw in for Cairn. Taken out of the air by Phone. The Phone with it again. He'll play back for Solstice. Foul called there on Cairn. Up into the air it goes. Colson able to head that. He'll head that towards the middle. Taken out of the air there by Smith. And now Mugisha will head back for Jared Jordan. Back from Mugisha. Looking to get around the defender. Can't. Now it's Jordan. Up keeping it on the far side. And cleared by number 10, Franco. Hughes with it. Into the middle for Spencer Lockett. Lockett back for the Phone. 3:12 to play. Looking for Nelson. Nobody there. In the middle, though, it's Hughes. So stutter step by Hughes. His pass for Bills is to no one in particular. And it's juggled around a bit again. And now this is Dorman. He'll head for Keller, who has a one-on-one with Solstice. Able to get around Solstice. Now it's a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Nake is out. Able to make the save just a bit. Off of his hands, though, and into the back of the net. Cairn's going to defeat Life Survival today. So Keller's second goal of the half gives Cairn a 4-2 lead. Chargers were looking for the equalizer and had very few people back. Keller chipped the ball up and over Solstruce with the last man back, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Generally results in a goal here in soccer. And that's what we had there. It's Keller next his second of the half. Chargers trailing 4-2. The Phone with it here. 2:20 remaining. Grosses will put this into the box. Bounces around, and Baker is there. They grab that out of the air. Cairn's going to improve to 2-3 this season. Chargers, meanwhile, will fall to 2-2. It's Keller again. He's gotten loose by the defenders. He'll take his time this time. Has it again, but cleared by Lockett. So the streak will continue, but LBC has not earned a win here against Cairn in now 25 years. And for the second straight year, the Highlanders are going to come from behind after an early deficit in the victory. 1:25 remaining. Ball deep in the LBC end. Goal kick coming here for Nake and the Chargers. Stay with us here on the Chargers Sports Network. The women's soccer team is going to host Franklin and Marshall in just about a half an hour. The Chargers and Diplomats set to go from Charger Field. LBC lost to F&M last season, 1-0 on a late goal by the Diplomats on their home field. Let's see if the Chargers can make a game of it again this season as they look to get into the win column for the first time in 2017. The LBC women's volleyball team is also in action this evening. They'll face Penn State Berks at 7 o'clock. Stay tuned to the LBC Athletics Twitter page for updates on that this evening. $30 remaining. Goal kick coming for Baker as we tick under 20 seconds to go.
10, 9, 8,
Keller again.
7,
Goal boost
6,
there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that's the final here from Charger Field. Cairn 4, Lancaster Bible College
And the
2.
final score, Cairn
So the Highlanders will drop to
Bible College
2-2. Cairn improved
Thank
to
you for being
2-3.
here.
LBC goals today by Caleb Nelson and
Remember,
John
back in
Buffone.
action.
Goals for Cairn. Joey Weaver opened the scoring. Brady Dorman got the second goal, and 2 goals in the second half by Brendan Keller.
Excuse me. The men are back in action as on Monday, September 18th.
So stay with us here in just a few moments as the LBC women's soccer team will